Oh, and to raise a bid is a minimum of $5, but then it can be as many dollars as you want on top of that.
This is delicious.
Oh, this goes
Thank
to
you.
me now. I will. Oh, and so importantly, remember to float a company, which you're going to want to do pretty early. You have to be able to afford 6 shares of that company. So the minimum that's going to cost you is whatever
67 times
6
6?
times
Yeah.
67 is.
So you just want to make sure that
So
whatever you
you
like
want
end
a
up
minimum
with
of
here,
$402 or a maximum of $600. We start with $600. So basically, no one's going to par a company at $100 to start. You can later in the game, but you also don't have to you don't have to run a company. You can actually just play as an investor, which in some games is actually the best strategy. This is not one of those.
So
games.
Paul bids on that, and someone else did he get an opportunity again to raise a bid or no?
yeah.
He can raise the bid if someone else has raised it.
So do you want to bid
otherwise
that
he-
much,
he
Paul?
doesn't
Right now,
need
because
to.
you have no chance to bid less than that.
Yeah, that's the minimum he can
Oh.
bid on it.
67 times.
I think that was the minimum because it says 40
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, okay. I was looking
Minimum
at the
is-
10. I was looking.
Yeah.
I put 10. Okay. never mind.
The maximum that you can bid in this private auction and still afford a company at 67 par value is $198.
So yeah, I'm gonna spend 100.
Given how much you start with.
Yeah.
You gonna spend 100?
I'm gonna bid 160 on this guy.
Good for
So
you.
these two are a little different because they come with shares, so that kind of you can count that into your.
Good for
What do
you.
I fucking understand? Like, that was not gonna be my first move.
Right, I'm gonna
You
pass
better get him.
first one.
Layton just loves PRR.
I just want to make it work. I put so much effort into making PRR
There you
work.
go. I pass. First one.
What's
Okay.
PRR is one of the railroads.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Why'd you pass?
it's
Because if he's gonna go around again, I might get something better.
You're gonna what?
Get something better.
Okay.
so as far as routes go, basically everyone's fighting for New York. Because these routes in here are super duper good. Canada is the one that Danny always tries to make work, and it tends to not be a very good route.
Well, we're doing it
And
anyways.
then
if I win the
Ohio also is better later in the game than early in the game. So mostly people are fighting for like B&O, New York, whatever that one is, New York Central.
B&O, New York. Where's New York?
That's this guy.
Oh, it's over there.
New
bid. Do
York
any
Central.
of them
And-
give you
and
something
this guy.
for CNO?
No.
Okay.
You get the Champaign and St. Lawrence lets you build at this tile. So if you're going to start CNO, no wait,
No,
it's not CNO. CNO's over
Yeah,
there.
I know.
No, none of the privates are involved in that.
Okay, so you upped my bid on that railroad,
Yeah.
right?
So you get all your money back if you issue.
If she
Not-
wins, or
not
else,
yet, yeah.
or else I would re-up the bid.
You can re-up it now.
Or what I could do is go to a different one.
Yeah, and now you start the you can have bids on multiple stuff. You
I'll
just
try
have
that. So I'll go with 70 here.
I think I'm gonna pass.
Does somebody need to block him from David?
Probably
So all I
needs
need-
to
So-
fight him for it a little bit.
If how does the rotation go? If someone buys this automatically, then
Now we start-
Yeah, we go here.
So yeah, once this one is bought, the two people who have bids on this one will get to fight each other
Okay.
for it. This is going to automatically go.
Then
to
who does this go to?
Paul.
Somebody will buy that.
Whoever is next up gets to buy
So
it.
who,
or
who?
pass.
So then who would be next up for that? Because right now, it'd
Right
be
now it's on you. So if you buy, there's a.
Yep.
That's
If
where
I do
the
that,
priority
then-
deal goes. I think it's to the left of the last person to take an option.
so you get it.
So Layton could buy it at face
Lane
value.
will get that one. No, you Paul will get this one,
Oh,
and then Lane will get that one, huh? If I don't.
If
bid.
he wants
Why would
it,
Layton get
but
that one?
he wouldn't want to buy that. I don't think he has enough money. If he already put 160 on the other one, he'd have to pass or not have enough money to part his company.
Cool. All right. Here's my first gamble, which I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. It's pretty awesome. I bet that right now.
Oh, you just buy it, yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah, that's cheap, ugly one. All right.
right.
Skull.
so now
So now the watershed
goes to
works,
her.
right?
Yeah.
yeah. So now Paul and Danny get to fight over this
Watershed.
one. Right now,
It's a waterfall.
Oh, watershed.
right now Danny has 45, so you need to put a minimum of 10 more on this if
Or
you,
else she
if you
gets it?
want to fight her for it, or you can just let her have it either way.
And if she has it, then it goes to this one, and somebody gets to fight me for this one.
Nope,
No, you just get
it.
that one.
Yeah. Yeah, because
I think I'll just let you have it then,
Oh, all right.
So then you
because then I
your-
get the next one.
Yep. And then this goes.
Yeah, those go. The money goes in the bank. Thank
So
you.
Go to the
then
bank?
David was last person, or no, Paul
Paul.
was last person to take an action. So
You.
this goes to me. I
Yes.
will pass.
Okay, I'll take that one. 110.
Oh, so you don't want it because it's too expensive.
Okay, so where does this money go?
It goes in the bank.
But if that's too expensive, then that's even more expensive.
Yeah, but this comes with a share.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then last person to do anything. Who is me, right? So I think it's on David.
I'll pass.
So
Did you say
this
it's
is
a
up
bad
for
deal?
$220.
There you
You
go.
get a president's share with it.
You get the
But
presentation.
you're not going to make any money on it.
The math right now.
What math? What are you calculating right now? I'm just curious, so that I think out loud for me.
I have $555 in my bank pool.
Yeah.
Which means if I subtract the 402 I need for a minimum par, I have 153 left to spend. If I spend 555, if I take 555 and I buy B&O, I'd only have 335 left in my bank pool, but I'd have 2 shares already, so I only need to buy 4 shares. So I'm trying to figure out if I can afford 4 shares at a par value with what I have left. So 335 divided by 4 is 83. So I could actually afford to buy B&O and then par 4 at 82. Which,
Because you start with those 2 shares. That makes it
yeah.
more affordable, right?
Want to make a deal? Need some money?
What are you trying to get?
I have no idea.
Okay. I was like, what do you need?
What,
I don't
you
even
need-
have anything yet.
But you need money right now, right?
I have money.
Okay.
And I forget. I think when someone buys
Negotiations
that,
by
I
best
think
part.
you immediately set the par value for it.
I just don't even know what
You
we're
mean that one right
negotiating
there,
for.
B&O?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what'd you say, Lee?
I think when that gets bought, the par price gets set immediately, if I remember right.
Yeah.
The person on the top of the stack is B&O. So B&O is going to operate first, and the first thing you do is lay track or upgrade track. And when you're laying track, basically what you're trying to do is build routes, and a route is a stop between 2 cities or towns or 2 places. And that's going to cost $80. And that's from company's money because it's now the companies that are operating. So this is now, she doesn't have any trains, but she does have routes now. So a route is any 2 stops. So that's a route, that's a route. For a route to count, it has to include one of your stations. So she,
So this wouldn't be a route, but this would be a route.
if there was track there, yeah.
Yeah, if there's track there.
Yeah. So there's these little, we call them dits,
Yeah.
which are towns. So they're like smaller versions of cities that don't count for very much. In this game, dits kind of suck because they're never really worth more than, I think 10 is as high as they go. Whereas cities can be worth like 80. So,
Oh, okay.
so she played a tile. Her company's paying $80 to play this tile. Now she gets to lay a station. her company's going to pay $40.
Did the station come for free?
I paid
$40.
Oh, you paid 40.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what these numbers over here.
So
are
she had to
telling me.
pay 80 plus 40 to do what she just did there.
Yep.
Got it.
And now she's going to run her trains. She doesn't have any trains.
Now I'm
If
gonna
you
buy my
don't,
trains.
if you don't pay out
You go-
on your turn, your stock value goes backwards. Oop. So her stock is now worth $76. Now she has the option to buy trains. She can buy her.
She could have used money to pay out though, but she didn't want to and doesn't have
She
enough.
cannot pay out because she didn't run a route because she
Oh,
doesn't have
because
any
she didn't
trains.
run a route. Okay.
Yeah.
So every company is always going to go backwards immediately because
Yeah.
all companies start without trains.
Okay.
But now is her turn to buy trains. So her company is allowed to own as many as 4 trains, which is what this is. I think it tells you. Yeah. So in the 2 phase, which is where we are.
2 trains.
So the 2 trains cost $80, so she's
Mhm.
buying 3 of them for whatever that
You wanna
is,
buy one track at a time?
$240.
240.
Can you buy one track at a time?
One track at a time, but as many trains as you can afford
And that you can hold.
and that you can hold.
You can only hold 4.
At the moment, we can hold 4. It's going to go down as we go. So when the 4 trains get bought, you can only have 3. When the 5 trains
Gotcha.
get bought, you can only have 2. And if you're
And
full on
that's
trains,
here,
you
David.
cannot buy
See, like,
another
3
train.
trains only there.
So
2
then you
trains
can't buy
there is your
the
limit
more
there.
expensive trains because you're
It's
stuck
like
with
kind of a guide.
Yeah,
your yard
it's
is full of
basically
crappy
called
trains.
it's called train locked. So you
Okay.
can't buy more train. And this is when having more companies helps because you can shuffle your trains around to make space for stuff.
Really? Okay.
Because when you buy trains, if she had a second company, she's not limited to buying these trains. She can buy trains from any company in the game. So if there's another company. So I'm on trains. What are you trying to sell a 3 train for?
120. 'Cause that's gonna pay for me getting over a mountain somewhere.
I like, you have a reason. That's my title cost.
Oh no, wait! I need to run routes first. Sorry.
Right.
So 10, 20, 40, 70, $7 shares, $42. 42. And then you said 120.
Yeah. How about 100 and are you on the connecting here?
I currently cannot run there.
Why not?
None of my track goes up this way. These are technically not connected.
I think he's trying to bargain you for later tile placement.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I'm gonna sit tight and be boring for now.
Everybody knows I got a trade for sale.
Yeah. I'm aware.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off at the moment.
Okay.
Oh man, this is getting weird. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. So I paid out. Go forward. And then New York.
So first thing I do is pay or track, right?
Track.
Track. Okay, pay that, did that.
Wait, is that the track? Can he lay that track if you didn't buy the private for it?
I have the private. Milwaukee Hudson.
Your company has to buy in that private to be able to lay that track there.
Oh, really? Okay, so let's
That's,
So
do
his
that's why
card
I,
has
that's
to go
why I
into the
had
company?
to do that. I had to
Okay,
do
so
that
I'll
too.
do that. So
110, or yeah, your buy price, whatever, 55 to 2, whatever.
Yeah, anywhere between 55 and 220.
55.
Goes to you.
Give me a 5.
That's for
His
you.
buy price?
Oh, yeah.
It can be
The 5 comes
anywhere
from
half of.
you, David.
Okay. So I
yeah,
paid all
so
that.
when you
okay.
Yeah.
when anyone buys
Okay,
a
so let's put this
private,
back here.
they can
Okay.
pay anywhere from half its value to double its value.
Okay.
Okay. So then,
Why didn't he just pay double it?
Go
Good
ahead.
if he wanted to. Well, if his company had enough money.
Oh, he didn't have money to get out of
Okay,
his
so
company. I see.
good to go, right? So put
Yeah,
track
now you
in.
get to keep that. Yep.
Okay. And my next thing is payout or
Yeah, so now you run your routes. You got 3 trains, so you can run a route here, which is
Route
going to be 6, 7, 9, $9 a share.
yep.
45. So that's 9.
9
54.
times 6.
54.
Yeah, 54, and then you get $9.
And he did that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, are you paying out or are you?
Yeah, I paid out, yeah. So I paid out this.
I think that's 54.
Oh, yeah, okay. And you got your money already? And this goes into the,
I
That
think
is
it goes to
your
you
that is your
personally.
money.
Yeah.
okay. All right, so then train time. I can't buy trains. Good to go. All right.
All right. Was that the second OR?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we're back here.
Yeah.
That prevents me from.
Oh,
Oh,
it
well,
does.
yeah, I
Because
guess
then you
it's-
can't run through the.
Yeah.
I see. So
Good
she
job.
blocks it that
Yeah.
way.
So tokens can be real mean.
Yeah, I see now why tokens are valuable there now.
But I might have enough ways to get around that it doesn't really matter that much. So maybe it's not that big a deal.
That's what I was thinking. It looks like you haven't really limited yourself.
I think we were nice with the track lane by accident because I think even if you token here, I can still go that way
I'm-
to get down there.
Oh, yeah. I'm tokening, I think, here.
No, that's not gonna do anything to me.
Well, I could token you out.
This guy, I'm a little worried about not being able to do anything. So if I token there, then I screw myself a little bit. I think I'm fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. So a 4 and a 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait a minute. I gotta make sure I don't. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 10, 13, 14. And then 1, 2, 3. Right, yeah, I think that's it. All right, so 10, 13, 14, 19, 27, 28. 28 share. Lots of money.
Oh, 28, Paul,
For which one?
for your PRR share.
This
Same
one?
with you.
So I only have one share, but I get 28 for it.
28
Yeah.
bucks.
$20.
My company gets 28 bucks, and then I get whatever 20 times 5 is. 140. Look at that hot band.
Why does your company get some and you do too?
They get that share.
Oh.
And then I get the 5 that I have.
But you have to put that one into the company, right? That amount.
Yeah, so that $28 went into the company.
And then what
and then
you
I
had
got
there
5
was that.
shares
Okay.
worth there. And then buying.
So shouldn't the
trains.
company have got?
Buy trains.
Oh, shouldn't the company have gotten a little bit more?
You withheld, so you got 100% of it anyway.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
100% of it. Got it.
If you paid out, they would have gotten that share.
I
into it,
see.
Yeah. And then I operated and I paid out, so I go up. And now who's next? B&O, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's feeling good.
Ooh. Yeesh.
I think we'll place our token. We're gonna be behind a turn.
So It's now to the point where it's worth keeping in mind that you can, once the diesels are available, you can upgrade trains. That might become pertinent here in a minute. Just have to remember.
Okay, and then if those are taking run out, we got 4 trains. I'm gonna play 80, 50, 10, 30, I think, which is 170.
So playing the game 1830 was interesting. It's a economic train game. Don't know anything about economics and I can't count, but I didn't go bankrupt, so that was awesome. I did lose, but it was still a good game. One of those games you gotta play it, wow, 2 or 3 times just to get all of the mechanics done, and then it takes you another couple more games probably to learn a lot of the strategies involved. So it's a good game. I think, you know, the whole 18xx industry is big, and one thing is it would be an amazing game or genre of games to teach children, middle school, high schoolers, economics in a game. It could talk about stock markets and cost and expenditures and building trains and keeping them upgraded. So it'd be an excellent game for that. I would recommend it just because it's different. And if you like Monopoly, you'd love this game because it's a whole different level of economics and learning stocks and trade and stuff like that. So 1830 is what it was. It was a good game.